Hi everyone, happy Friday. I'm Dr. Trini Hinkley from the Expanded South. Just popping on today to run through a little meditation to help you have some healthy boundaries in place. I hope that you've got something valuable from the last couple of videos this week on setting healthy boundaries or unpacking boundaries. That were more about that, and that this meditation will bring you a little bit of benefit as well. So I wanted to focus this meditation on practicing saying no. So when we run through something in our minds, when we visualize it or feel into it, it helps us actually bring that to life in our real life outside of the meditation. And saying no is something that a lot of people struggle with, and it's a really important part of setting healthy boundaries. So that's what we'll focus on today. So take a moment to get yourself ready and find a comfortable seated or lying position. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. Bring your awareness into your body and feel what's alive for you in your body today. Our bodies often send us signals that help us identify where our boundaries are, but that we're not always aware of. So taking a little bit of time to feel into what messages your body is sending you today can be a really good way for you to start to hear or feel or sense what is and isn't okay for you. And bring your awareness to your breath and feel into your breath as it enters and leaves your body. And feel your belly rising and falling. And feel into a situation where you feel really comfortable saying no. Maybe a subordinate at work has asked something of you, maybe a colleague has asked something of you, maybe a friend needs your support in some way. But you know that providing that support, whatever it looks like, isn't in your best interests. And you're really comfortable with saying no to that person, and you're able to find a gentle, supportive way to do that. Perhaps you offer an alternative solution. Perhaps you're able to offer some of them, some of what they're asking for, but not all of it. Just feel into what that feels like and that person's response. Maybe they're grateful that you've given a little bit. Maybe they're grateful that you've role modelled what is and isn't okay for you. Maybe that helps them have permission to do the same thing for themselves. Maybe you saying no allows them to stand a little bit on their own 2 feet and be a little bit more empowered in what needs to be done. And feel into the benefits of saying no to you. Perhaps that allows a little bit more space in your life. Perhaps it removes some stress that might have been associated if you'd said yes. Perhaps it allows you to take some time to look after yourself. to enjoy your self-care practices and to really nurture that relationship in the shape that works best for you and also supports the other person. And feel how that sense of gratitude and self-care and self-nourishing fills you up, makes you feel comfortable, and brings benefits into your life and the other person's life. Bring those feelings with you as you feel into a situation that might be present for you at the moment, or perhaps it's something in your recent past where you want to say no, but you might be feeling pressured for any number of reasons to say yes. And feel what that's like in your body. Whatever way you need to sense it. Maybe you can see yourself cringing or pulling away. Maybe you can feel your heart shrinking a little bit. Maybe you can hear that negative self-talk we all tend to engage in. And know that that's the cost of you saying yes. You'll feel uncomfortable. You might be self-critical. In saying yes, you're saying no to yourself. And just ask yourself, is that okay for you? Is it okay for you to say no to yourself while you say yes to someone else? So connecting back in with those feelings of where you were able to say no and how you felt in that process of saying no. And bring that into this new situation. And allow that to provide the foundation for you to find a way to say no in this situation. Is there an alternative that you feel comfortable offering to the person? Would you feel comfortable in giving a little bit of what they're asking for, but not all of it? And feel into how you might share that information about yourself with the other person in a way that it can land gently for them and for you. Do you need to say, I don't have the time right now. Maybe I can look at it again in a month. And if that doesn't land for you, would you feel comfortable finding an alternative for them or helping them find their own alternative? Is there a part of what they're asking that you would feel comfortable providing? And how would you share that with them? Could you say, I feel like this portion of what you need is within my comfort zone, and the rest of it I won't be able to help you with this time. Perhaps you need something from them in return. Perhaps you need some support to make it easier for you. So perhaps you could look at a bit of a trade-off, and maybe you could say something like, I can do some of this for you, I can help you with some of this. What would help me to do that is for you to help me with these other things. And that would help make my life a little bit easier and give me a bit more energy to support you. And maybe none of those options have landed for you. Maybe it just needs to be a blanket no. In which case, would it help to say to the person that you'd really like to help them if you could, but you know that you can't because in helping them, it would put too much pressure on you and you don't have that energy just at the moment. Whatever option you go with, remember those feelings of gratitude and comfort that you had when you were able to set your boundaries and say no and look after yourself and nourish yourself. Whatever option you've chosen, feel yourself sense into how you're delivering that to the other person. And feel your reaction to that, their response, your response. Are there other boundaries you need to put in place in that situation to look after yourself, to make sure that you're okay? What would make it okay for you to say your no, whatever form that takes in that situation? And leaving that situation now and connecting back in with those feelings of gratitude, calmness and peace that you had when you were able to support your own healthy boundaries. Feeling those feelings in your body, however you need to feel them, however you need to sense them. Bringing yourself back to the present moment. Hearing the sounds in the room around you, the sounds outside the room you're in. Feeling your body where it connects with the chair or the floor. Feeling your breath as it enters and leaves your belly. And being grateful for being able to feel into where your healthy boundaries are. And know that you can come back here when you need to support you in supporting those boundaries in more places in your life. And when you're ready, start gently wiggling your fingers and toes. Run your tongue around the inside of your mouth and gently blink your eyes open. I hope that was beneficial for you and that you were able to feel into a way that you can support yourself and nourish yourself by saying no. If you're interested in connecting with me so that I can support you in creating more healthy boundaries in your life, please drop a comment in the boxes below or send me a message or connect through my website. Have a great afternoon and happy weekend. Bye everyone.